Located in Northern Europe, Estonia is a largely underrated gem. In addition to being affordable for travelers, Estonia boasts medieval cities, scenic coastlines, and a fascinating history. Bordered by Russia, Latvia, the Gulf of Finland, and the Baltic Sea, Estonia is also more accessible than many travelers expect. Among the best places to visit in Estonia are castles, national parks, and cultural hotspots. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Estonia. We've collected a list of the top Estonia attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Tallinn. The most popular place to visit in Estonia is Tallinn, the capital and the hub of medieval architecture. The heart of the city is called Toompea, a hill that retains a historic atmosphere thanks to cobblestone streets and 15th century buildings. The area is amazingly preserved and accessible on foot. From the top of Toompea, you can look out over much of the old city. Some highlights of the old city include the bustling shops on Viru Street, the 14th century town hall, and the opulent 19th century Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. Number 2, Tartu. The city of Tartu is considered the intellectual hub of the country, thanks to the impressive and well-known University of Tartu. Between the university and the fact that Tartu is the oldest city in the nation, this city is clearly an interesting destination. Its handsome center is lined with classically designed 18th century buildings, many of which have been put to innovative uses. One of the coolest attractions in Tartu is the soup neighborhood. In the soup neighborhood, every street is named after soup ingredients like potatoes, beans, and peas. Number 3, Lahemaa National Park. One of the most popular national parks in Estonia is Lahemaa. Since it is just an hour's drive from the capital, it is the ideal day trip. Viru Raba, or Viru Bog, is a must-see part of the park. Trees poke from the swampy ground, and there is a definite ethereal quality. To make it easy to explore Viru Bog, there is a 5 kilometers, 3-mile boardwalk that is usually dry, keeping you out of the water but close enough to admire the scenery. In the middle of the park is Sagadi Village, a fascinating spot where you can tour Sagadi Manor and learn more about the culture and history of the region. Number 4, Saaremaa. The largest Estonian island is called Saaremaa, and it is located in the Baltic Sea. The island has an 8,000-year-old history and was ruled by Danes, Swedes, Germans, and Russians in that time. Today, most visitors spend their time in the island's capital city of Kuressaare. In Kuressaare, you can explore the completely intact medieval castle. You can tour the castle and the grounds, which now serve as home to the Regional Museum of Saaremaa. Number 5, Parnu. Where the Parnu River meets the Gulf of Riga, you'll find the coastal resort city of Parnu. Parnu is known as the summer capital because it is where so many Estonians choose to take their summer vacations. The biggest reason to come to Parnu is the beach, which boasts fine, white sand and gorgeous dunes. The beach promenade runs along the shore and helps to create the traditional coastal resort feel in the city. Even after the sun sets for the day, lighting along the promenade ensures that people are still walking and enjoying the coastal scenery. Number 6, Narva Castle. The city of Narva is the easternmost destination in the country, not to mention the entire European Union. The city was heavily bombed during World War II, but thankfully the beautiful and historic Narva Castle still stands. The castle, which is also known as Hiiumaa Castle, was built in the 13th century by the Danes as a residence for the Danish king's vice-regent. Inside the castle is the Narva Museum, as well as a collection of handicrafts workshops where you can watch and even learn the skills used in medieval times. Number 7. Hiiumaa. A lesson in all things rural Estonia, Hiiumaa is the second largest island in the country, found rising in a medley of windswept coves and coastal fir forests from the Baltic Sea and connected by Europe's longest ice road to the mainland by winter. Travelers heading here often make a beeline straight for the coast, which comes virtually completed, secluded and peppered with historic lighthouses like the stone-clad Kopu Lighthouse, one of the oldest on the planet. Number 8. Rakvere Castle. Northern Estonia is home to Rakvere, a city where humans have lived for nearly 1,500 years. The city's biggest attractions is Rakvere Castle, which was constructed in the 16th century. The castle has become a kind of medieval theme park, and costumed visitors and staff wander the grounds. You can watch knights polishing their armor, see an alchemist's workshop, and tour the ancient wine cellar. In the castle's Schenkenberg Tavern, you can even dine on classic medieval dishes. Number 9. Soomaa National Park. The flooded forests and mystical bayous of the Soomaa National Park represent unquestionably one of the most beautiful and enchanting destinations in all of Estonia. All in all, the site encompasses a whopping 359 square kilometers of undulating dunes and low-lying peat bogs, which oscillate between ochre brown, verdant green, and ice-caked white with the changing of the seasons. Unsurprisingly, ecotourism has boomed here in recent years, and today outdoorsy travelers and intrepid types flock here to hit the water capillaries of the Raudna River and Parnu Basin on canoes and kayaks. At last in the list, number 10, Viljandi. In southern Estonia is the small city of Viljandi. The city has a rich history that is nearly 2,600 years old, and plenty of historic architecture still remains. The 16th century ruins of the Viljandi Order Castle, for example, are a major attraction. The biggest reason to visit Viljandi, however, is the annual folk music festival. Every July, the city attracts as many as 20,000 visitors who come specifically for the folk music. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Estonia? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.